Have you ever looked up at the night sky and wondered if we're alone in the universe? Or do the rapid changes happening on Earth make you think we could be nearing the end of times? Today we'll dive into one of the most debated and mysterious topics. Are we seeing signs of aliens, or could we be living in the biblical end times? Let's explore both perspectives to see how they compare and what they might mean for humanity's future. A world full of questions. We live in a time where extraordinary events are happening worldwide, increasing natural disasters, strange phenomena in the sky, and an overwhelming feeling that something big is coming. Many have begun to ask if these signs point to aliens visiting Earth, or if we are witnessing the prophecies from the Bible unfolding before our eyes. Both ideas have captured imaginations for centuries. Science fiction has long speculated about alien encounters, while religious texts have detailed what the end of days might look like. But how do these two perspectives overlap, and are they mutually exclusive? The recent surge in UFO sightings. Let's begin with the extraterrestrial angle. In recent years, unidentified flying object UFO sightings have skyrocketed across the globe. In fact, in 2021, the US government released a report that acknowledged UFOs, or what they now call unidentified aerial phenomena, UAPs, that defy current scientific explanation. This report triggered widespread discussions about whether these mysterious objects could be of alien origin. Historical context. Reports of UFOs date back centuries, with ancient civilizations documenting strange objects in the sky. From the 1947 Roswell incident to the more recent Pentagon UAP footage, these events have sparked global fascination. Some believe that the increase in sightings could signal that alien civilizations are observing us, perhaps even preparing for contact. But what makes these sightings even more intriguing is their timing. Some people believe that aliens could be attempting to intervene as the world approaches significant events or crises. Is this simply coincidence, or could extraterrestrial beings be concerned with the fate of humanity? The biblical end times. Now, let's shift focus to the biblical end times. The Bible, especially in books like Revelation, Daniel, and Ezekiel, outlines a series of events that signal the world's end. These prophecies include wars, famines, pestilence, earthquakes, and signs in the heavens. Biblical signs. Some believers argue that the recent increase in global disasters, like wildfires, pandemics, and earthquakes, could be fulfilling these biblical prophecies. The book of Revelation speaks of seals, trumpets, and bowls of judgment, each bringing increasingly catastrophic events to Earth. Additionally, the rise of a global government, or the mark of the beast, Revelation 13:16-18, has fueled speculation that we may be nearing the Antichrist's reign and the return of Jesus Christ. One specific event often highlighted is the blood moons, which are said to be signs from God. A string of blood moons in recent years has caused a stir among those who follow biblical prophecy, citing the book of Joel 2:31. The sun will be turned to darkness and the moon to blood before the coming of the great and dreadful day of the Lord. But how do these biblical events tie into the increasing reports of UFOs and alien encounters? Are aliens and biblical prophecy connected? Here's where the discussion gets even more fascinating. Some people believe that the alien phenomenon could be directly related to biblical prophecy. This theory suggests that what we consider aliens might actually be spiritual beings, either angels or demons, that are part of the end-time scenario. The fallen angels. Theory. One perspective is that these UFO sightings are manifestations of fallen angels or demons deceiving humanity in the lead-up to the Antichrist's reign. In the book of Genesis 6:1-4, there are references to the Nephilim, a race of giants born from the union of fallen angels and human women. Some theorists believe that these fallen angels might be presenting themselves as extraterrestrials in modern times to mislead humanity. Signs in the heavens. The Bible often mentions signs in the heavens that would mark the end times. Could UFO sightings be part of these signs? Some Christians believe that these mysterious objects are not spacecraft from distant galaxies, but rather supernatural entities participating in the spiritual warfare between good and evil. This theory raises an important question. Are aliens visiting us, or are we witnessing the fulfillment of biblical prophecies? Could both explanations coexist, with aliens playing a role in the spiritual and apocalyptic events described in religious texts? Scientific perspectives on UFOs and aliens. Now, let's look at what science says about aliens. Mainstream scientists remain skeptical about UFOs being evidence of alien visitors, but that hasn't stopped research into the possibility of extraterrestrial life. The Fermi Paradox. One of the most famous questions in science is the Fermi Paradox. If the universe is so vast and there are billions of stars with potentially habitable planets, where is everybody? In other words, if intelligent alien civilizations exist, why haven't we detected them? Some believe UFOs might be the answer, that aliens have been visiting us, but the government is covering it up, or we simply haven't fully understood the evidence. SETI and the search for life. Organizations like the Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence, SETI, have spent decades searching for signals from alien civilizations. So far, we haven't received any definitive communication, but many scientists believe it's only a matter of time before we discover life beyond Earth. However, even if we do find life, the chances that it would resemble the beings described in UFO encounters remain slim. From a scientific standpoint, most UFO sightings are likely misidentifications of aircraft, weather phenomena, or even top-secret military technology. But what if there's more to the story? A world on edge, social and political instability. Whether we're discussing aliens or biblical prophecies, one thing is certain: the world is in turmoil. From political instability to economic uncertainty and environmental disasters, the world seems more chaotic than ever. This instability has led many to believe we are approaching a tipping point. Wars and rumors of wars. In Matthew 24:6-7, Jesus warns of wars and rumors of wars, saying that nation will rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom. The ongoing conflicts, geopolitical tensions, and threats of nuclear warfare are fueling concerns that we are nearing a global catastrophe. Climate change as judgment. Some religious scholars argue that climate change and the increasing natural disasters, hurricanes, wildfires, floods, are part of the judgment that the Bible describes. These disasters seem to align with the prophecies of famines and pestilence, as mentioned in the Bible. Could all of these events be leading up to a dramatic conclusion, whether it's alien contact or the fulfillment of the biblical end times? Final thoughts. What should we believe? So, are we looking at aliens or the biblical end times? The truth is, no one knows for sure. Both theories have compelling arguments, and the answer could be far more complex than we imagine. For those who believe in aliens, the increase in UFO sightings and government disclosures suggests that we're on the brink of contact with an extraterrestrial civilization. On the other hand, those who study biblical prophecy see the signs of apocalyptic events playing out before our eyes. Whether you lean towards science or faith, it's clear that humanity is facing unprecedented challenges. The important question is, how will we respond? Will we seek understanding, cooperation, and solutions, or will we let fear and division control our actions? What do you think? Are we being visited by aliens, or are we living through the biblical end times? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into one of the most fascinating and mysterious topics, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more thought-provoking content. The answers might just be out there, or maybe they're already written in the stars.